What up?
Oh, well, today we decided to drop the trailer for Project Justice League. And guys, before we get too much further along, I do want to say thank you so much to everybody who has supported the project.
Yes.
The reception has been just overwhelming,
Phenomenal.
positive. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who's helped promote this,
Liked, retweeted,
retweeted it, been
commented.
positive about it. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah,
It's absolutely amazing.
Awesome stuff. It's awesome stuff to see a lot of people come together. You know, we're all about grouping people.
Huh? What are you talking about? Anyway, but no, thank you so much for everyone who's helped out with this and who's supported this.
Everyone who's in the project,
yes.
Everyone who's worked on the project in any capacity. Okay. And look at that fire shirt. Blow on that, man.
Oh, yeah. Look at this
fire shirt, man. That is dope as ever.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, my wife made it.
And guys, that's a small and his muscles are just like bulging.
See when Anthony puts these on, when he puts these on, it's kind of like The Rock wearing the Black Adam suit. No padding, just.
There is no padding in the shirt.
If you want
padding, there's no padding in the shirt. There's no padding in the shirt.
That's extra.
That's extra. That's a premium fit. So let's go to the chat real quick, and also, okay, let's start off. First of all, we're joined by Ryan from Zebrafet, who is the lead artist and director of a fan film, Star Wars: Rising Threat. We have Ryan Zebrafet from Zebrafet. We have ACS, host of the ACS Universe. What's going on, man?
What up?
And we have Neil, host of the Irregular Neil Show. What's going on, man?
What's up, everybody?
So, like I said, Project Justice League, the trailer dropped today. Obviously, I took huge inspiration from the Comic-Con BBS trailer because that's one of my favorite trailers of all time. And I felt like, you know what? I think this kind of fits the theme of what we're going for here. And the idea was just kind of show everybody, like, what they're kind of in store for. It's got a lot of narration, which you heard Geraldo Cortez's voice at one point when he's giving narration. And it just, the way it's all come together is amazing. We got Anthony Belcher in the chat. We got Max saying, "Heck yeah, great job."
I'm going to bed.
Hey, Anthony. We got Fear Jason saying, "What's up?" We got Noel Martin saying, "Hey guys." We got Kevin O'Dog here saying, "I am hyped for this." Well, thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate that. Joe52 jumps in saying, "Yeah, baby. I'm so excited for this. You guys make my day better, and you guys are better than my friends in real life." Well, that's awesome. Man, thank you so much.
Like sad.
Yeah,
it's touching.
Horrible friends in real life. That's horrible. You need better friends in real life.
Yeah, in real life, we're really shitty people.
Yeah, I know. I just could support us. Yeah, we're sort of stuck on this island. We're stuck on the island.
George says, "What is Project Justice League?" Ryan, you want to give a description on what exactly Project Justice League really is?
Project Justice League is a project that we took on last year concerning the Justice League, and it will be released on May 10th. 2022. For further details, I turn to Andre Fernandez.
Yeah, I mean, really, what you're going to get is you're going to get artwork. You're going to get some animation built into the artwork that gives us emotion. Yeah. You're going to have a lot of narration. It's going to be telling a story that was it was a collaborative effort from Zack Snyder, from Jim Lee, from Jeff Johns, from a lot of different guys and gals, and well, but still, as Zach even said, put it himself, full transparency. Yeah, Jeff Johns the one that penned all that. So as they were coming up with the dialogue, he would write it down, and a
lot of people don't know or have never seen the storyboards, even though they're outdated. Even they were the rough draft basically, first run through or whatever of what they were trying to do with the story. The story that they were coming up with was sort of like a Lord of the Rings, but for comic books. And so when they were doing that, when they were world building, they needed to have some form of plan, and how would the narrative go and all that. They weren't just making it movie to movie like other companies try to do, but they were really trying to give a good idea. And so what this is storyboards for beyond Justice League, the first Justice League movie. So this would have been Justice League 2 and 3. And so what we wanted to do is we wanted to take those concepts, take those story beats, and kind of illustrate them a little bit, just to sort of, because some people, when they read something or when they hear something, they're not that visual as far as like, putting things together or whatever. And some people are exactly opposite. They can't really, they can put all the visuals together. They just can't quite put the narrative on paper. So what we wanted to do was sort of meld the two, and we wanted to have a narrator, which we have a fantastic narrator for this. And we wanted to have some bits and pieces of dialogue, which you heard in the trailer, from different characters to sort of help the story along as it unfolds. And guys, we know that this stuff is outdated, but we don't have access to where it is right now. And Zach himself said he's going to keep that one close to the chest, because you never know what could happen in the future for him, as far as like, would his story ever come to fruition? Would he use that in some other project? Would somebody, there's a lot of reasons why he would keep it, closed off from the public. So we can only use what we have available to us. And so therefore we
supporter.
Great supporter. But guys, if you haven't liked it already, was it on the Four Nerds?
Yes.
Or was it on the Nicotina? I don't remember. I forgot who released it.
It's on the Four Nerds network channel. What I'll do right now is I'll actually go ahead and put it into the chat. Now.
And if you haven't liked it already, if you haven't left a comment, if you haven't left a like, if you haven't retweeted it on Twitter, if you haven't liked it on Instagram, just do us a solid and share the love, so that because what we need to do is we need to get beyond this sort of what do I want to say, the fandom barriers, walls, right? And we want other people who really aren't aware of this stuff to kind of see it as well. So that's a big hurdle, and we can only get beyond that hurdle if we have a lot of support, help, and kind of word of mouth, because doing the trailers is the only advertising we're doing for this.
That's it, man. And it's funny you mention that, because I mean, when we talk about word of mouth and getting it out there and all that, when you look at what we were able to accomplish even today, right? So today we uploaded the trailer onto the Four Nerds Network, and already, let me see, where is it? We've already generated $220 just on a trailer alone, and that's amazing in itself. So $220 for AFSP has been what do you call it? Raised today,
yes,
just for a trailer. So I would hope we get the same, if not more, for the actual project. But that was
and guys, if you're one of the people that has donated to AFSP for this event here, thank you so much. That's awesome. That's more than liking. That's more than retweeting. That's more than anything else. It just because that benefits somebody else, and it's awesome to sort of be a part of something that can generate that.
And guys, not only that, you guys, I mean, you guys are so freaking amazing. I mean, look at this. Here's the tweet that I put out this morning. It's already at 24.5K views. I mean, holy shit. I did not think it was going to get that many views, and I'm so happy that it has, because this is a project that we
I don't know. Does that count MAC addresses or IP addresses?
It counts physical addresses. But no, I mean, that's just awesome. So thank you guys so much.
Guys, get your mothers, your brothers, your sisters, your dads, your uncles. Get them all to watch it. We could use the views.
The cousins. Crazy cousins.
Aunts, uncles.
We got Brooke. Oh, no, this is South Cali guy. Well, I'm sorry. We got Brooke Sherfield here saying, hey, y'all, long time. I just heard something about me being a genius, and I was just wanted to see how I was. Brooke, she
made this fire shirt.
She made this amazing shirt that Anthony's wearing right now. I'm gonna blow him up again. There he is.
Look at that.
Hey.
And honestly, Brooke, earlier today, when he sent me a picture of that shirt and showed it to me, this was my exact reaction when I was at work.
Oh my God! Wow! Oh my God!
I was sitting right there next to my coworker when I said that. Oh my God!
And then he got fired because
And then I got fired. Yeah, then I got fired. We got a comment here from South Cali guy. What's up, South Cali guy? He says, Project Justice League trailer looks fire. Been waiting to dive back into the Snyderverse any way possible. This is exactly what a fan like me needed. Thank you for the time and effort. Congrats. Thank you so much for saying those kind words. And yeah, awesome. I mean, we've been putting a lot of time into this. I think Ryan and I talk about this probably every day about different things that we have to do and my stresses about it. And it never
sometimes I look forward to hearing from him. Sometimes I don't.
You're like, no.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I know what he wants.
I know, right? What's up, Mr. Sickness? He's excited as well for this. Yeah, he's been giving me a lot of praise. So it's awesome.
You know who's been chomping at the bit of this all day? These guys.
Oh yeah. He's very mad at me. He stopped returning my calls. He's like, you son of a bitch.
Who authorized you to use these licensed characters?
I know. You're making money off of this. We're not actually, but okay. But real quick, guys, before we move any further, let's take a look at the trailer for Project Justice League, and then we'll go around the horn and start talking about our thoughts on it. Yeah, don't worry about that. But so here is the long-awaited trailer for Project Justice League.
Let it begin.
I know what it can do. Once it's unlocked, Lex will make life meaningless.
If you want the Tin Man's heart, you have to follow the yellow brick road known as Lois Lane. She's the key to breaking his spirit.
She's my world protector.
Bruce knows Lois is hiding something else.
The Snyder Cut.
There it is.
And thank you so much, Patrick Stewart, for doing that. That was so awesome.
Yeah. He added that clip last minute. And what's funny is that when before I even made the trailer, Ryan was like, "Don't do it. You're gonna give away too much of the visuals." But after I made it and showed him, he's like, "Oh, actually, you know what? You're fine."
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. So,
yeah.
Neil, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but Neil, what did you think of the trailer? No. I mean, this is what we do, right?
Exactly.
Wait a minute. Why wouldn't you want to toot your own horn?
He's like, I didn't like it.
I didn't like it. That wasn't my cup of tea.
No, I think it's fantastic. Well done, gentlemen. I mean, it looks, extremely professional, too. I mean, the imagery, the way you guys had the music, the way you guys were all collabing, awesome. You had a crew, you had a team, you had a leader. That's awesome. I think that's awesome that you guys wanted to put a project like this together, and see where it went. And anytime I feel that anybody wants to put themselves out there like that, I find that very impressive.
Drogo, relax. That's a bit.
I gotta get.
I don't know if they want that associated with Project Justice League.
In association with, what I mean?
With with Jurgens. He's like, yo.
Yeah.
Dude, not only that, but look at this shit. It's been trending. Now, obviously, it's trending for me and for a lot of us who follow this same type of fandom. But still, I've never done anything like this that's been trending. Although, you know what? I shouldn't say that. Deck the Hall of Justice did trend like this when it was happening. But that was about it. But yeah, no, this is awesome.
Yeah.
So guys, thank you so much for.
all from just a trailer.
Attention. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, there we go. Sponsored by Jergens. There it is.
Yeah,
We got Steve Kassan in the chat saying,
What's
awesome
up?
job. I am glad you guys kept on going with the project after the fiasco, and this is going to be great. Hashtag Project Justice League. And another thing, too, that you guys got to remember, too, is that Ryan was not the original artist.
No.
The last time that this thing was, the last time around. And this time around, he is the one and only artist who does all the drawings.
Right.
And then we have a colorist, and then we have
we have an awesome colorist, an
VFX
awesome
guy.
animator, and then the mixing's been done by Andre. So all the audio you hear that's his
not only that,
tireless
but Ill Life has done is doing
also
more
working
audio
on it.
mixing. He did all the dialogue mixing, and he's doing more right now. So right now he's hard at work at his studio, doing the final touches on the auditory part of it, mixing all the music, sound effects, dialogue, everything together so everything is balanced, and then I get the pleasure of putting it all together, which would be a lot of fun. Dude, check us out real quick. So I told my wife, I said, hey, so look, this thing's coming out. I need a day where I can work on this. I'm off on Sunday. I'm going to do it on that day. She goes, oh, cool, on Mother's Day. Oh, shit. No, I can't then. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. So she was awesome. I was like, oh, man.
Did she say it with her teeth gritted?
We were on the phone, so I couldn't really tell.
Go ahead, honey.
We got Jose Diaz up in here saying, what up, ACS?
What's up, guys?
What up?
Jose.
Who do voiceover really good? Anthony does a really good voiceover.
Anthony does a great voiceover.
Me?
Oh, yeah.
And you will hear that in Project Justice League.
And probably Justice League.
What's up? How's it going, man?
Will there be digital downloads for purchase? No, we're not making money off of this. No, this will be on YouTube for anyone who wants to see it and hear it and experience it. Who's fans of the Snyderverse, who's fans of these DC characters. It'll be on there.
And also people who are just interested in what sort of they were thinking about doing for the sequels.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's not what they're.
This was a concept and idea that they originally had, and that they originally pitched to WB, and they later made alterations and changes to it. But this was the original pitch to WB that got them excited about. Hey, you know what? This sounds like this is something that can totally work. And so Zach shared it with us, and I've always said, like, I feel like there's a reason why he shared it with us. Not only just so we can see it, because I think he wants something more out of this, and so that's why I was like, "Dude, we got to do this." Anthony,
because they took it down early.
Yeah, they did
in Dallas, like the week of that we were supposed to go see it. They took it down and no notice.
Nope.
Nothing. It was abrupt. It was quick, and I just happened to call, check on tickets and stuff like that, and they were like, "No, it's actually it's free to the public, but also we're changing it out with friends."
Yeah, it would have been the friend's couch.
It would have been the friend. I mean, it could have been, us three on the couch, So no one told you life was gonna be this way.
All right, Anthony, what do you think about the trailer so far?
Oh man, no, it's dope, dude. It's fire. It's fire, man. Why would we fucking do that at the same time?
Yeah, I know, right?
No, it's fire, dude. It's fire. It looks great, man. It looks great. The sound, especially, it's great. And also go back to the one thing, the one picture of Wonder Woman, fucking that's fire.
Yeah,
the one Ryan did of Wonder Woman, when you see her and it zooms out, she has like the hair in her face. That's just dope as fuck. It looks dope, man. The music.
This one right here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fucking fire.
Yeah, that's a badass shot.
She looks pissed, and also, she looks golf clap. What are you talking about? Relax. But no, yeah. Somebody put golf clap when we was like
Golf clap.
This was a great shot, and this is one of the ones that when he was working on this one, especially where it takes place, the bigger image that this is a part of. I remember I told him, I was like, holy crap, dude, because before this he had done a lot of scenes and I thought they were fire, and then when he did this scene in particular, that's when I was like, dude, this is fucking amazing. And then once Mariano colored it in, and it looked like this.
His coloring really helped make it, sort of come to life. And,
I mean, I was like,
he did a
holy
really fantastic
cow.
job.
Yeah, it's just
the shading, the way he did the shading was impressive.
Yeah, it's just she looks fire. She looks hot too. Anyway,
Ah.
but no, yeah.
Oh,
Look at Jose Diaz going right after Neil, dude.
Jose, they fucking they're gone.
You know what? Speaking of basketball, I hope that Kevin Durant was at home watching the Warriors win that game, wondering,
hey,
I could have been there.
No, fuck that. I'm a Nets fan. It's all right. Nah.
He was like, I could have still been playing there. Instead, I got Kyrie, who doesn't even want to play. He's like, I'm not getting no shot. Fuck my team. I don't know.
I told you, I'm glad they won though. I was.
Oh yeah,
they better had. I got a little heated at Green.
They kicked out Draymond Green for what?
I was like, okay, relax.
That was so stupid.
But yeah, no, I'm glad they won.
And then we got this bit of art from our good friend Axel Droga, who says Patty Jenkins is the blueprint. So here you have from 184 with the baby, and then there it is.
Oh, there they are. There it is.
Jesus
there's that connective tissue we've been looking for in the DCEU.
One of those has got to be baby Sasha Kaye.
Look at that baby back there. I mean, is he going to be able to get that baby, or is that a baby or a bird? I can't tell.
That's a baby.
That's a baby, and then there's another person behind him.
Yeah, what is that? Is that Vulture?
That's look at the long legs. That's somebody.
What, this right here?
No, back in the back corner
at the top.
Right. Yeah.
That's not the bottom of a chair. It's the bottom of a chair.
Is it?
Yeah, I can see it on my screen. It's the legs and wheels of a chair. No. But like, isn't that like a way they put the NICU babies in there? See the little holes? We put so I don't know how he's gonna save all these babies, but I'm telling you right now, if they do what Ryan says they're gonna do, I'm gonna be pissed. Ryan, you want to show everybody what they're gonna do?
He's gonna be running and grabbing them out of the sky, and they're just gonna be like, it's gonna be so stupid. It's gonna be like one of those baby commercials. Yeah, just,
and then probably dodge spit up.
Yeah. You'll have them go
like,
oh, yo. Now I am convinced that just from this right here, when that scene gets done, he's standing there and he has a couple of babies in his arm and he's put the rest of them down. One of them is going to puke in his fucking face. I am convinced of that. Now that you just said that, the last baby he's holding is going to be like, he's going to be like, oh, man.
Yeah, and it's going to be just like that bug thing when he was like, oh, yeah. The reaction to the bug. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's going to be something corny like that. And then everyone will be like, ah!
Flash drive. Shit from the start.
This movie I don't know about, man. I really don't.
It was an uphill battle from the jump.
Yeah.
This movie.
It's Chris Cross, and it should not make you want to jump.
No. It shouldn't be, man. I mean, losing Ray Fisher, and getting all that negative press, and then confusing people with Michael Keaton and all that. It's just. It's not. It's.
Confucius
say we have some breaking news that has to deal with Cyborg. Here we go.
Oh no!
What the hell is this?
I saw that shit earlier.
Official new concept art has revealed that Warner Brothers wanted to cast Drake as Cyborg in an unrealized DC show.
No.
God, that's horrible.
No.
Now look,
I saw this a couple hours ago, and I was like, "Wait."
Look, okay, now Drake, which is his real name is I forget what his real name is. It's something that's not Drake, but he is an actor. He was an actor growing up. He was on a show called Degrassi. I don't know. My wife used to watch it.
And he got a
Degrassi
boner, but he was. You
find him on Max's channel.
He was in a wheelchair on that show, but he somehow caught a boner in the most awkward scene I've ever seen.
Damn!
There's one of those moments that you want to remember.
They were gonna try.
I know. I mean, how long have you been traumatized by that, Anthony?
Yo, you can find it on.
Yo, I've seen Drake's boner.
YouTube Drake Degrassi scene, and there's that one will pop up most definitely.
Is that why Degrassi is Degrassi Knowles?
I don't know why he's that.
Well, no.
I made a comment about that. There we go. Thank you. Aubrey Graham. That's his real name. I don't know where Drake came from, but whatever.
Does the carpet match?
Started at the bottom and WB here. That's
Yeah,
that.
that I don't like that.
What is this?
Six.
I don't know. Is this real? Yes, it is real. So they did this because they were considering trying to cast him in a Cyborg, I guess, series. That he would be the lead actor. I mean, like I said, he's not a bad actor, but I don't know. I mean, it's like,
I don't.
At what point were they like, hey, you know what? Fuck this idea. Probably when they're about to go into a merger, like, yeah, they're not going to approve that crap.
Kind of like the Wonder Twins.
Oh, and that's the other thing too. I forgot about that. The Wonder Twins. The Wonder Twins was canceled. Now, Ryan, you're a huge fan of the Wonder Twins.
I do.
Your logo looks like one of the logos.
No, it doesn't.
You ran the account. You ran the account for the Wonder Twins.
What was his name? Zam. And so somebody thought that what?
Where'd you get that on air, man?
Oh, you like that, huh?
That shit's fire, dude. I just noticed it's fucking fire, dude.
Oh, look at how you snuck that in there.
Yeah,
Gizmo on it.
Gizmo on top of it. Jaws right there behind. That's just dope,
you got the fucking guitar right there. I like the placement.
Good eye. Gremlins is so underappreciated. Gremlins 1 especially. I think Gremlins 1 is really good. It's
Gremlins 1 is
underappreciated.
Gremlins 2 is a fun ride, but they kind of got away from what Gremlins 1 was about, and I want them to go back and just forget about any of the cast or whatever. Just give us a new Gremlins. I mean those characters are freaking fun. It's a great concept.
It is. The first Gremlins is absolutely. I think the second one fell victim to like a lot of movies did back then. They fell victim to a lot of commercialism, and it was Pepsi's in the movie, and
it was kind of like Space Jam. Yeah, it was kind of Space Jam.
Before
in that, like you had Daffy Duck, and one of the Mogwais was named Daffy, and you had
Hogan in the movie theater, like
the one that turned into the bats
back there. Shut the fuck up! What's going on?
So the 6 is Toronto, I guess. It's a Canadian thing. I'm not Canadian, so I don't fucking know.
Of Canadian bacon.
All right,
I'm here to tell you right now. We don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
All right, I'm sorry.
Good night.
But yeah, that's cool, man.
Good on ya.
What the fuck we talking about? Oh yeah,
yes.
We're talking about the Wonder Twins and how great it was going to be.
Okay, so that came to light recently that the Wonder Twins is getting
been a
canceled.
dope show, but it was like the only thing was that it was like, wait, you're going to focus on the Wonder Twins when you've got Batman and Superman in the DCEU kind of not really doing anything. You've got the new Batman movie that came out. That's fine. But you're not really doing shit with Superman or any of that properties. Oh, you know what? Let's focus on some other aliens. And it was like, and it's lesser known to be, at that, I mean, they have their own comic book. Yes. And I mean, and I think they came around in like the 80s. Right in the Super Friends television show,
yeah.
And I think that was their debut, and it was like they were there for like younger audiences, but they just didn't resonate. Like nothing happened after.
Well, KJ Apa and Isabel May are very upset right now because their show got canceled. I don't know how successful the show was gonna be. And who knows even how far they even got with this into production, but probably not very far. But I do think that this is yet another project that they kind of started because, the more projects you get greenlit in production, the more they got to keep you around. Like, certain people like, hey, he's got
not just keep you around, but also they get money. They get residuals from because they're producing it or whatever, so they get their name on the property and then they get money for that. So they just want to get it greenlit, like you said. I mean, shows get canceled all the time. It's not just DC or Marvel or whatever.
Yeah.
Shows they go into development and for some reason they're like, you know what, didn't work out. Creative differences.
These shows. Now, give me a Samurai Jack live action.
But why the Wonder Twins though? I don't understand why they greenlit something like this, and not.
I mean, hell, last year at this time wasn't it this time they canceled New Gods?
Yeah,
You know,
they blame Zack Snyder for it.
They blame Zack Snyder's, Justice League for bringing Darkseid. They're like, well, can't have a Darkseid now. Thanks a lot,
asshole.
Yeah.
I don't know why though. I mean, it's like you would think they'd be like, "Hey, let's establish our dark side."
Yeah,
and off of what he had. And they're like, "No, if we do that, then we're acknowledging his movie."
It's not just that. I think they knew that even with what's her name, Ava DuVernay, they knew that their dark side was going to be inferior. What's up, McLovin? But yeah, I think they were like, you know what? The problem with Warner Brothers has always been, and hopefully Discovery will change this shit, is they're always reactive. Like, fucking Discovery, wake the fuck up and quit allowing this company, this Warner Brothers entity, to be reactive to every step that they make.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where they shoot themselves in the foot. So whatever.
I mean, this is a project that I was not even excited for by any means. And so when they announced it got canceled, I was like, okay.
No,
sure.
Absolutely nobody gave a fuck about this.
I read this article when it said it got canceled, and I swear to God, this was my exact reaction.
No shit.
I didn't give a fuck. No shit. Whatever. I'm gonna go eat now. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I never understood the point of that show. I don't know where it would have connected to the rest of this DCEU that they're forming. Nor that I really care. I don't know. It just seemed like a really dumb project. Just to get greenlit.
That's the fact, Jack.
it just I don't get it. Phil says this isn't even. I can't even talk. This isn't even official.
Are you having a stroke over there? Like the Project Justice League really took a toll on him.
Yeah,
it took a lot out of me, man. It took a lot out of me. If they gave lesser known characters a series that tied into Batman or Superman movie, that would be great. Yeah, exactly. They could have had a lot of different shows if they would have just stuck to their original plan. But they didn't, and now they're just trying to fucking come up with anything they could. And if you look at it, though, I mean, look, these two actors, nothing against their abilities, but look at it. I mean, they're like, oh, yeah, these are young, attractive people. We can make this funny. We can make this. And then wasn't there a blue monkey involved in this as well?
Yes.
Yes, there was.
Yes, there was.
Oh, poor Jesse.
Forgot his name. Starts with a G.
He's like, the Wonder Twins started following me today.
Yeah. They're the only ones that really gave a fuck.
They're like, your account.
Your account. Any more news?
That was Ryan's account because it had the same logo as Ryan. So
they took my logo and they were like, and that it's funny, but it goes to show you how much a fan they are not of the Wonder Twins when they take just a random Z and they're like, oh yeah, that's them. I'm like,
that's it.
Sorry,
No.
That's not correct.
Arkham gave me
and so I sued them for DCMA. I was like, nope.
Yeah, DMCA.
DMCA, fuck it.
YMCA.
YMCA.
DCEU.
Is there an official announcement or of the cancellation? No, but some of the sources that I've reached out to have said, yeah, that it got canceled. That the creatives who were involved with that,
he is scooping this.
The scooper now.
The scoopers that I know that I reached out to said that
guys, Man of Steel 2, it's in the bag. It's already been done. It's a done deal.
The people I talked to have said
I'm not Scooper.
That they were informed. The creatives were informed this weekend that it was being canceled. And Job Diaz says, "Hello, Arkham Gaming."
Job Diaz.
Jose Diaz. Sorry.
There's another guy. What the fuck?
There's another guy named Job Diaz.
Yes, there is.
Comes
Yeah,
to
but
the four nerds. So sorry. I apologize, Jose.
Okay.
I gotta get my Diaz's correct.
You son of a bitch.
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 Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
Okay, so over 3 million people have signed a petition to remove Amber Heard from Aquaman. Are we gonna fucking do this? Like,
did you really sign this?
No, I didn't fucking sign it. I don't care. She's crazy. Johnny Depp is stupid.
Look, she's a person that got hired to do a job, and whatever she does in her personal life, I don't care about. Because both her and Johnny are two fucked up individuals. I don't have anything to do with that. I don't care. Just as long as she
This is
goes
not
and
true.
does her job and she gets her paycheck and she leaves, then cool.
This is
But
not
if
true. This is fake news.
If you're
What's
looking
Well,
for
Justice League got
Decker
Rejuvenate's
on
new
your,
gods will be
uh,
killed.
Okay,
what?
relax.
Project Justice League, man.
I wear that with a badge of honor.
With a badge of honor.
No, like
Wolverine.
Ryan just said, both of them are absolutely fucking psycho. I think I've said it on here before. They're both psycho, both of them.
Yo.
She and fucking Donnie Depp are both psycho human beings, and so I can give a fuck less. Like he said, Ryan just said she got hired to play Mira. I can care less whose bed she's shitting in. I don't give a fuck.
Can I ask a question?
They're both equally toxic. It's not like it's not one of these situations you see where she's waking up with battle scars every day and she's getting beat down. No, both of them are equally disgusting.
Yeah.
So, like,
That's what I'm saying.
I did put a poll in the chat saying, do you want Amber Heard in Aquaman 2? And the previous poll, which was, are you excited for the Wonder Twins? 81% said no.
Dude.
Okay, so go ahead, Neil, go.
Well, no, nobody gave a fuck when she was in the first Aquaman, right? This trial's now happening now. You want to start a petition for this bullshit when she already dropped an upper decker on the man's fucking pillow and everybody was okay with her? Like, yo,
she dropped an upper decker from her lower deck.
If you want an upper decker on your
He said
pillow,
upper decker.
she's got you. I mean, come on, people.
At least it wasn't a
Jesus
double
Christ.
decker. But I mean, I don't even care if she's in Aquaman 3. I don't care.
No,
Right?
years.
She's an actress. Now, if she sucks as Mara, if she sucks as playing the part, then yes, replace her because she's no good at her job.
Yeah. Well, not only that, and also this is what's going on between. This is somebody who has watched 0%. This is somebody who's watched 0% of the trial. I give two fucks.
Yeah.
When I see that shit on my YouTube timeline, is saying like, "Yo, this is live now."
It's all
like,
over the
get
place. Like
me
it's
as far
begging
away from
attention.
this. Yes, get me as
Yeah.
far away from this as I can. With that being said, there's nothing malicious. It's two people who are equally, like I just said, equally fucking lunatics. And so they do equal shit. Nobody's killing. There's no rape going on. It's just
There's no
literal
children involved.
No
Exactly.
animals are getting hurt.
Cats and
ridiculous.
dogs living together. Mass hysteria.
hysteria.
Yeah.
God.
It's literally two fucking psychos that are going at it in court.
It's
He
true.
gives two fucks.
This man
about-
has no dick.
Yes. He might not. Yo, you see the way he...
So
Yeah,
no,
I can
for goodness
Yeah.
sake, somebody's coming.
Yeah.
Whoa!
What?
Somebody's coming. Oh, all right.
Not if life said Amber may be crazy, but she's hot as fuck. He had to see.
Dun, dun. Come on, run some red lights.
Run some red lights. Yeah. Oh man.
Thank you, Lewis. That was short.
But
Pointless.
I was turned into a dog and they helped me.
Thank you.
Oh,
I was
man.
turned into a dog, and they helked me.
It's
Thank
funny
you.
as hell. I love when he walks up to the thing and his pants are hiked up and shit, and he's just like standing there like that. Start pissing yourself. Oh, anyway. Back to the topic at hand.
Oh no, it's the Scolari brothers.
I tried him for murder.
I gave him the chair. Oh man,
Oh my god.
that's a classic.
Don't talk to me. Talk to my lawyer.
Yeah, that's an absolute classic. Fucking yeah.
You ever heard me be crazy, but she's hot as fuck as Mara.
See, exactly. That's.
There you
It's,
go.
it's the same. It's the same thing I've been saying. It's nobody cares
Nobody cares.
because it's just at a level of psychotic. It's not at a
Well, I
level
mean, think
of like
about this,
really
though. Think
really
about this.
bad shit.
Is okay. We're still kind of talking about this right now. But has anybody heard anything or seen anything else from Ezra Miller?
No.
No, he's gone dormant.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, dude. They're just letting it sit, dude.
Yeah.
Exactly what I said. Warner Brothers isn't going to address it. They don't have to.
Is it?
They
I mean,
never will.
it's not like everybody doesn't work for corporations or anything like
Yeah.
that. How much stuff? You know how much shit just gets brushed under all the time, or
Yeah.
just ignored.
Yeah,
So that's
exactly.
why I always laugh every time. It's like, oh,
I mean, for the most part, I'm sure that all parties involved in Hawaii were paid handsomely to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Heavenly.
By the way, I
That.
want to go to
Still
Hawaii
going,
and pick
still
a fight.
going. No, look at right here. It's 25K. Isn't that great?
That is awesome. Again, if you're new to the channel, if you've never been here before, please go and subscribe to Zebra Fett and Anthony's ACS Universe and Irregular Neil as well. But thank you so much for watching our trailer, liking our trailer, and liking it enough to kind of lurk and be here in the audience with us. It's awesome.
Depp lost his role in Fantastic Beasts because of the previous trial. He lost his role in Pirates because he relapsed and acted like a dick on set. Depp isn't a saint. No, he's not.
He's a witch.
Yeah, they're both equally redundant.
Amber Heard is a PR nightmare. But that being said, she's going to stay in the movie. They'll minimize her role as much as they can, but she's.
I don't even think they'll even do that. Removed. To be honest with you,
they'll Poochie
Marvel Mania, if that's your real name.
They'll Poochie her.
They'll Poochie? No, they won't. No, they won't. I understand that reference. They will not. And no, it's not Poochie. It's Smoochie. Definitely Smoochie.
I think they're going to get rid of her for part 3.
See, I miss his other name. I miss Renaissance.
Hell, explain yourself. What the hell is this Smoochie? I'm familiar with Smoochie.
What's the name of his channel? So whatever the name of your channel is, that's what's represented when you, when you show up.
All right.
Let's see. I mean, look, over 3 million people. I don't think they're going to care. I think they've already they finalized what they're going to do with her. And they're gonna move on. I mean, they're not gonna be like, "Yeah, we replaced your guys." Like,
also, if as far as I,
do you think Zach wouldn't use her again?
But that's different. That's what they said.
Just saying, if he comes back and he does Justice League Part 2, Nightmare League, she's in it. She's in the last.
She plays a major part.
She's holding the gas cans filled with water.
Again, I'll go back to what I said. 2 absolute lunatics, right? However, the last time Zach had to make such a decision, it was Chris D'Elia, and he was talking to fucking 14-year-old girls online. That's why he got bounced from Army of the Dead.
Yeah.
He's not about whatever this is. If he made the decision, I'll keep Amber Heard. If he does continue his movies and he's like, yo, she's still going to be Mara, this is not on the level of what Delia did. Delia was talking to
that's with kids.
Yes.
Right. If
there's none of this, it's just 2 psycho human beings. If it was psycho human beings,
right? If it was out that Johnny
no murder, there's no kids, there's no
Amber
had
anything to do with
anything
kids,
like that. It's just plain and simple.
That'd be a different story. That's the same thing with Kevin Spacey. Same thing with what's that? Bryan Singer. Same thing with. I mean, it's kids, man. Leave the fucking kids alone.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and that's why D is out of there. Trying to make a comment recently. Get the fuck out of there, you punk.
Yeah,
he's out.
Did y'all see it when he tried?
What did he make?
He because he's back making his little whatever videos, and he was talking about the Amber Heard shit, and he made a comment like she did, and he brought up Zach's name for getting booted from Army of the Dead for what he did. I was like, bro, what you did was disgusting. What she did was regular girlfriend, boyfriend, 16-year-old behavior that you see on a daily basis. Get the fuck out of here. If you don't believe me, you just go to YouTube and search for Chris D'Elia, whatever his fucking Instagram is, and he literally said that on there. He mentions her not getting booted from whatever, but he got booted from Zack Snyder's movie for what he did. Shut the fuck up, homie.
Yeah, I mean, he's butthurt. That's all.
Yes, that's exactly what that is. Yeah.
Yep.
Noah.
Who's that?
The director?
The actor?
No, he said Noah. It's fire.
The actor? RJ, do you really look all this shit up?
He looks up a lot.
He's trying to become like Professor X, where he's plugged into like.
Oh yeah.
The fucking. What is it called?
Cerebro. He's like.
I shall find all
just like
mutants
connects
everywhere.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, wait, how the fuck do you know this?
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay, so speaking of taking off, we do have more breaking news. Justin Lin reportedly left Fast X because it was difficult working with Vin Diesel.
Because it sucks.
According to one source, Diesel shows up late to the set. He doesn't know his lines, and he shows up out of shape. Wow, that's not good.
I mean, isn't that fat shaming?
Yeah,
A little bit. This is
It's a little
Geek
bit.
Vibes Nation.
I mean,
I think it is. I mean, everybody got upset with Robert Pattinson, right?
What was he? What? Because he was slim?
Because he wasn't working out, or because he wasn't bulked up for the role, or whatever.
Well, it's not fat shaming, because if you're not set up for your role, which is Dominic Toretto family,
I know nothing about the character.
No, well, that's it. I stopped after.
No. Yeah.
How many are there? This is 10. Yeah, I think I stopped at like
Fast X. I was jokingly talking to Andre about this. I'm like, Fast X. That sounds like a fucking laxative, you know? Fast X.
Are you Triple X? You know, Silent Night.
I remember Triple X with
when you're backed up beyond belief.
Do you want to join NRK?
I want to shit like family.
It's
I
not
want to shit like
surprising.
a family.
It's not surprising that dude lived on a certain pedestal for a long time, and then another actor came along and entered his franchise and kind of took it over, then bounced without anything. Said, "All right, I'm out. Fuck y'all." And now, yes. Yeah. He entered that franchise, took it over as.
How would I know you intimately know about that?
It's public knowledge, dude. It's public knowledge, dude. It's public.
Oh yeah. Shut up.
It's all public information.
And then after the last few movies came, Vin Diesel tried to shout out to The Rock and say, "Yo, would you think about coming back for the next movie?" He said, "Fuck no." And then now you see this shit coming out. He didn't want to do that shit, man. Yo, he
was like, "This guy sucks."
But this was after Hobbs and Shaw tanked, right?
Hobbs and Shaw didn't tank. It made $1 billion, dude.
Okay, well, it should have tanked because I watched that shit and I was like,
"Yes, it's not the best of movies."
It made $1 billion.
It still made $1 billion. Yes,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
All of those movies make $1 billion before the pandemic.
Okay,
hit, I'm
gonna say it. Black Adam is gonna get really high. Not $1 billion though.
This is written by Boris Kitt. I gotta reach out to Boris Kitt.
Hollywood report.
You know Boris Kitt?
No, I don't. Families come in all shapes and sizes.
Why they started with families come in all shapes and sizes?
I know. Directors have been replaced in production. Bohemian Rhapsody and Solo were recent examples. That's right. Bohemian Rhapsody. They had a director take over, right?
That started off as Bryan Singer, right?
Yes, it did.
And then he got found out with the kitties, and so he had to get X'd out of there.
Another
Kitty cats.
Yeah.
Lynn was handling writing duties on the movie and believed he had locked the script going into it. Universal and Diesel had other thoughts. A key location that had been secured.
Hold on. Thank you so much, Chubby.
There we go. Boom.
Go. I'm sorry. I saw that. I was like, yo. Thanks,
a key location had been secured and was cut due to its Eastern European location amid the war in Ukraine. He was like, no, we can still film there. And the movie still hadn't cast one of its villains yet. On top of that, even as Lynn tried to draw lines in the sand, the studio said it would be sending to London a writer to polish dialogue for some of the actors. A move that was expected, but apparently not welcomed by Lynn at the time, sources say. Who are the sources? I want to know who they are. The constantly moving target proved too much for the seasoned Lynn, who on April 23rd had a major disagreement with Vin Diesel. He's like, you're going to stay on the fucking stool. The 4-person meeting had begun with Diesel having new notes. It ended with a slammed door. Justin finally had enough and said, "This movie is not worth my mental health," says one source. Both Lynn and Diesel declined to comment for this story. Mm-hmm. A Universal spokesperson told THR any creative differences leading to Justin Lin's exit were with the studio, not with fellow producers, cast, or crew.
Bullshit.
Whatever.
Bullshit.
Fuck that.
Yeah. No, that's it. Oh, my bad. It only made $700 million. Let's see. Yeah, that's what.
I didn't think it made $1 billion. Like, no way.
Hey, man, those movies always make billions.
In the heat of the moment, Lynn said he was through with the movie. The studio took him seriously in the heat of the night. And by April 25th, a settlement was reached for Lin to exit the production. He would remain involved as a producer. And greatly,
he still wants the money.
Crew had worked, exactly, on F9 with Lin, and for a spell wondered what their next moves should be. But Lin, according to insiders, gave his blessing that they should stay on regardless. The muscle car had lost its driver and was speeding down the highway. Okay, so he's still gonna make his money. He's still a producer, of course. He's like, fuck that, I'm not gonna give that.
He's like, I'm gonna leave. But I can still make money, right? But I'm gonna leave. But just forward the checks.
Well, they found a new director. It's Louis Leterrier. I can't say his last name.
Who?
Basically, AKA the new slapping dummy. That's who Jim Diesel's going to slap around and be like, "This is how I do it," and then that's exactly what's going to happen.
Louis Leterrier, I'll call him, has officially replaced Justin Lin. He was also the director for The Incredible Hulk.
LL.
So, and that was a good movie.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Is this his first movie since then? That's like fucking 15 years, bro.
Well, no, he's done other ones since then.
No, I'm saying, is this his first movie since then? Since he directed The Incredible Hulk, is this his first actual film as a director since then?
No, couldn't be.
If it is, slap me, dummy.
That's older than I am.
Who can we get to direct this movie that as soon as I say I don't like it, I could slap the fuck out of him? Louis Leterrier? Come on over, son.
Leterrier.
Leterrier.
You're next,
Leterrier.
Hello, my name is Louis. I'm going to direct Plastics.
So we're going to make the Faster 5. No, we make the Faster X. It's going to be very good.
That's what I take when I need to accelerate the diarrhea.
So, yes, it's going to be a lot of fast cars. I like it a lot.
Oh, okay. So he did direct Transporter movies were kind of fire, though. I have to.
He's made a bunch of movies, but
of course I've made fire movies. Shut your face. Stupid, silly man.
He won't fight back against Vin Diesel. He'll just slap him with his gloves.
I will treat him like my bitch.
I would treat him like I am.
Venom. I don't. Venom. They can pay me. I don't care how much. Unless I can slap the fuck out of Vin Diesel right to the face, just slap his fucking face, dude. I'd be like, yo, I can direct this movie.
Louis Leterrier, we're doing Plastics.
We're doing it very nice.
Look at that.
We have the X that looks like a headlight.
That's so original, bro.
Is this the last one, or how far are they going with this shit?
As far as they want to, apparently.
Yeah. Hey, as long as people are going to continue to go.
They were supposed to fuse with Transformers.
They're supposed to be 11 is what the last thing I heard.
Why would you end on 11? That's just a random number. Like, we just got to go 1 over 10.
We just wanted to make it like Ocean's 11.
Carry the 1. Yeah, because when he shows up, he's gonna have a striped shirt and a beret on with a roll of French bread. Oui.
And I'll stuff you with bread. It don't hurt because you're dead. And you're certainly lucky you are. Because it's going to be hot in my big silver pot. Surtout, au revoir.
Sacrez-vous.
This is why Pepe Le Pew got canceled.
Oh, you got to turn his camera off.
It's the penguin.
He's the penguin. Take it easy, sweetheart.
Yeah, take it easy, sweetheart.
Krypton's Core saying, hey, what's up, everybody?
Oh, any good theories today, Krypton?
Hey, he's like, about Keaton's going to be Thomas Wayne. Fast and Furious and Multiverse Meatheads. So, guys, that's another thing, too, is that this week we have the Multiverse of Madness coming out.
We do.
On Thursday. So I'm going to see it on Thursday. I'm looking forward.
Nice.
This is going to be a fucking kick-ass movie. Yeah. Let me get this guy off the fucking screen. Hold on.
Definitely not seeing it the opening.
Look at Anthony. He's like, ah. But no, Doctor Strange is going to be amazing. RJ, if you're still out there, how much is it on pace to do for its opening ticket sales? I know it's already done a lot.
He's like your ticker for like ESPN, like the bottom.
Yeah, he's
Well, the numbers.
And that's fine. You can die on the hill for Thomas. If it's Thomas, then that's fucked, dude. I'll be like, damn.
Make sure to let
I'll
me
be
know.
like,
how that
oh,
works out
yeah,
for you.
man.
Let me know how that works out for you. I can't wait.
Canelo fight and the Multiverse of Madness looking like a good weekend. Yeah, no, definitely. But yeah, so Multiverse of Madness, I mean, there was a huge leak that went out there. I won't say what it is. But there was a huge leak for the Multiverse of Madness yesterday that gave away a shit ton. But we won't talk about that. But a lot of people got pissed off about that. Now, he says at least 150 million opening weekend domestically is to be 5 times better in pre-sales than the original Doctor Strange, which opened at 86 million. Well, it should do better because I mean this is a much higher stakes movie, and it's an established character that you've seen in in other movies, including Avengers. So I would hope that it would do more. Mom wants Endgame money, but it won't get there. No, Multiverse of Madness. There we go. Okay, I was like, Mom's awfully demanding.
I am confuso.
She's like, Phil, when you go out today, I want Endgame money.
And if you don't get it, don't come home.
And don't come home.
You are foreboding.
You're foreboding. It's probably going to open to 175 to 200 million. If I were to guess, I think that's fair to assume that if it's already done 150 million dollars, that it could definitely reach 175 to 200 million dollars. That shouldn't be.
Will RJ, will you be okay if it doesn't hit this? Oh no! Don't say that name. It's like Beetlejuice.
Oh, he ruined it for Axel. He sent him the links or the leaks.
Uh-oh.
Marcus Cruz sent me the leaks without warning. Yeah,
he'll do that.
Yeah,
he'll get excited and be like, "Yo, let's go."
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Where's that from?
Kelsey is
son
home.
of a bitch.
Kelsey is home. So
Where's that?
Watch out.
I think Mom is gonna sit comfortably at like
Mom?
Captain Marvel or Avengers money.
Why would your mom sit comfortably with Captain Marvel?
Why did you say that name?
See, like RJ, do you see what you just did? I think Mom is gonna sit comfortably. Why is Mom gonna sit comfortably? It's really not a good abbreviation.
It's not.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's something else I wanted to share,
Bad thing.
and this is one of our main topics of today. It is the fact that no spoilers, RJ. We don't talk about Bruno. So there's a
Shamash.
So Jay Oliva yesterday decided to fucking go off and drop a ton of storyboard images that he worked on for a number of different projects.
That is
and we're
true.
gonna look at all those in just a second. But there was one in particular, one reply that he made that I fucking love. And this is it right here. So let's pull it up real quick. So right here, this guy Clark says Superman and Lois the best characterization of Superman in live action than anything in the last 20 years.
What?
This guy goes, Man of Steel clears. And he goes, this jump alone proves why Snyder's priorityless cool shots instead of character portrayal. He doesn't understand that his characters, now the Snyder bots are going to say it was his first fight. He was still learning. He didn't stop the truck from exploding.
Yeah.
Well, then Jay Oliva responded to him.
Oh.
It was like, I had Superman fly over because I needed a way for the parking structure behind him to collapse so that in the next part of the fight, cars would fall down on both of them. One car would temporarily stun Superman, leading to Zod getting the upper hand. It's called Fight Story.
We don't talk about Fight Story.
And then he goes, this will lead Superman getting knocked upside the building and leads Zod to eventually learning how to fly. There's nothing pointless about it. If you ever choreographed a fight, you know that you need to tell a story with the choreography and bridge the main points. I've done hundreds of superhero fights in almost 30-year career, from Marvel characters to DC ones, and every one of my fights are memorable. Thanks for watching. I've done enough of these to know how to choreograph and shoot them well. Hey, you know what? I'm glad you said that because I'm so sick of this argument. Like, oh, he should have stopped that.
Oh, Jesus.
Superman would have stopped that.
We don't even have to even bring that up. People that still do that.
Okay, so then he went off. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's All the good ones are in the front, of course. So here we go. It started out with it was Gilbert Gottfried. It started out with this one here. This is from the Dark Knight Returns.
His show.
Yep.
Yeah. So this is from the storyboard.
Greatest animated movie I've ever seen.
You see the mutants right here.
Yeah.
And then he moved on to this is from Man of Steel. Another storyboard image when when he's trying to take down the
world engine in the southern hemisphere was fucking yes.
Oh, I love that scene. That whole fucking scene is fantastic.
Yeah.
And then he also shared with us. Look, it got 1,500 likes. It's more than Project Justice League. What the fuck? and then here, this is from
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. Yes.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. Yeah. There they are hiding there, like, oh shit, that guy's dead. And then you got this one from BVS. This is what at the docks.
Mm-hmm. But you also got the same shot in the Batman.
What do you mean?
It was at the docks again. Remember right before he turned on the car and like revved it like 20 times.
Oh yeah.
Was that at a dock? That wasn't at a dock, was it?
It wasn't at a dock.
It was at a warehouse dock, whatever.
Yeah.
Same thing. He was perched. He was perched.
And then, so this is a cool shot from BBS. I love this scene, by the way. I love how he's standing on the very top of that crane, just standing there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's inspired.
Yeah, he's holding the sniper rifle. I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Batman doesn't have guns.
He should have shot that from his gauntlet like Boba Fett.
And then this one here, this is the Boba Fett. And this is a shot of Darkseid from Zack Snyder's Justice League. And then if you go into this one, somebody was like, hey, I think I know what scene this is. Could it be that scene right there? I think so.
Hey, nice.
Could it be that scene right there? There we go.
Yep.
Rebel Moon.
Yep.
And then here's one from Deadpool. So he did the Deadpool movie.
Yeah.
That's fucking badass, dude.
Yeah.
And he keeps going. He's like, fuck it. Thor Ragnarok. Ryan loves this movie.
That's a movie.
But it goes to show you that, like, he even did the storyboards for Thor Ragnarok.
It's like,
I didn't know that.
That's a film. That's on film somewhere.
It's not cinema.
It was made.
This is from Zack Snyder's Justice League.
There we go.
Yeah.
I can really get behind.
Now,
He's
Ryan,
got a little dirty knee right there.
Yeah, a little dirty knee.
Look, and he's holding a cane. What's going on there?
No, it's
hurt
a
his
pirate.
knee.
It's a pirate sword.
It's a pirate sword.
And then Ryan, now these lines right here. What do you? This is to when you use those to draw, like to kind of like shape him. Is that what you do?
Yeah. You use structure. Yeah, that's it. Just basic shapes. Yeah. And then
but
you go back and refine.
But you use it with on the computer, and you're able to remove those.
I do separate layers. Yeah. So I have this layer would be like layer 1, and then I would change or tint it to blue and make it and lower the opacities where you can't see it very well. Mm-hmm. And then I would draw on top of it and then refine all the lines and keep the lines I wanted and add lines that aren't there that I think need to be there.
But these are just storyboards.
It's just a rough. Yeah. For these, it's just a rough sketch. Like behind him is actual sky that they put, just behind him. And this is just, it's a rough drawing. And if you look at, he wasn't even coloring inside the lines. He was just like, we're done. Yeah. Just something quick.
Oh! We got a question here from Chubby Teddy Monster Productions.
You like Thor Ragnarok? No. I think it has some funny moments, but as a movie, I cannot. I have no desire to go watch it again. I've seen it twice.
I like Thor Ragnarok.
More than I'll give it. But anyway, and it's fine if you're that kind of person that likes to watch Thor Ragnarok. That's completely fine.
So Andre, you are that kind of person.
No.
Look at he's like, what else can I play over? Don't.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
Are you done yet? Are you done?
In fact, I'm not done. In fact,
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
Yeah, I'm glad you called. Ryan is being a little bitch again.
It's
you know what drop you gotta add? You gotta add the drop from Dumb and Dumber. You want to know what the most annoying sound in the world is?
Oh God. Okay, so moving on now. This is the storyboard panel from BVS when he takes out the Batmobile and he stands up. This was a great shot, by the way, too. And then let me see. Did somebody actually have it
once a month?
There it is, right there. Look at that lens flare. Gotham City gas.
Look, he's shooting a blue beam from his head, just straight through, straight through you. Superman is like, "Oh,
I got you! I got you!"
You didn't know I had superpowers.
You bleed.
Look at this is a BVS storyboard panel. This is when he hits him with the car.
But the car that's going to hit him is the one from Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah, or maybe it's the Batman. It's more like a muscle car.
No, sorry, that does not look like Fast and Furious.
Fett, I would agree. I just wanted to see if you would go off.
It's got some funny moments in it, but it's okay. So would I prefer to watch Guardians of the Galaxy #1 or Thor Ragnarok?
Yeah,
Guardians of the Galaxy 1, even though there's a stupid ass dance off at the end.
Yeah,
that was a great movie. I don't care. I love Guardians Part 1. That movie's
no,
badass.
Guardians Part 1 is great. Part 2 is not so great.
No, Part 2 was all right. I thought Part 1 was, to me, Part 1 is
Thor Ragnarok. Thank you, Joey. Thank you.
No, but personally, I feel like Guardians of the Galaxy Part 1 is probably one of the better MCU movies, period. I absolutely love that movie.
It was
I
better
think
because
it's so
different.
Good.
It didn't follow the same formula that the other
it was
ones did.
very
And that's
different.
what I
It was
liked
like,
about that
whoa.
one.
No, it was badass. I loved it.
So I liked it, yes.
Obviously, was it Captain America: The Winter Soldier is up there, Infinity War is up there.
I do agree with Andrew Casale. I believe Edward Norton's Hulk is better.
Yeah,
I just agreed. Also, I agree, sir.
I agree, Andrew. There it is, right there.
Yeah.
I hate Thor cracking jokes.
I don't mind him cracking jokes, but if it's like a joke per minute or whatever, it's like okay.
Yeah, it gets
and Chris Hemsworth is naturally funny.
Yes. So like and I always go back to the one joke from Ragnarok where he's talking to Bruce and he says something. He's like, "Is he though?"
Yeah,
that's really funny. Like that's a really funny line. Yeah,
I like the smoldering fire.
With the bright spot of that Ghostbusters movie I don't talk about.
There's the one shot that's like reminiscent of Willy Wonka. When he's kind of going through the chair and it's like it's if you remember was it Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka when they were going through the Chocolate River or some shit. Anyway, I got the reference and it was
I love your chocolate. Okay, so there's BVS and he kept going.
Yeah,
Man of Steel.
That looks dope.
Yeah, that's
those the A-10s flying at which is probably what was his name? The other Kryptonian?
No, it wasn't Zod. It was the bigger.
The big guy.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody knows his name.
No.
And then you got right here.
That's
probably the most. This is probably the best one he posted out of all of them.
This is the one that like is very. It wasn't just a sketch. He really kind of saw this one through, did reflections, all that.
I would want this on my wall.
Yeah,
that is more.
The only thing more exciting than this scene was the actual scene in the movie when they came at each other and they made like the big fucking percussion on the glass.
Yeah,
and shit. That was dope. It was dope. This is dope. This is fucking fire right
here. What is this? Andre, did you like any of these tweets? No, I didn't. There you go, Joey.
Oh, we're doing live tweets now.
Live tweets.
Oh, look at it.
Hey, man.
Oh, God.
Hey.
Oh, there you go. See, I got that one.
He's like, that's the only one I really
got it. Don't got it. I didn't get that one either.
Don't even feel bad. When I brought this thread up on fucking World's Finest last night, they clapped me hard for not liking none of it.
Let's see. Man of Steel. This is when he saves her.
Yeah.
Lois.
That, or it looks like he wants to crush her. Like,
yeah, is that the ground right there? He's like,
hey, you're done.
He's like, you're gonna break my fall.
Yeah, us who know the concept behind that piece of art, that makes it a little bit better.
It's another nice piece. If it was especially if it was colored.
Nice.
What do you mean the concept behind that piece? What do you mean?
Behind the last picture, like we know but if you didn't know That
you'd
one.
be wondering what the fuck is going
Yeah,
on.
you'd be like, yo, is he, yeah, but we know that he took her out of the pod and he pushed it
Yeah.
a little bit so it would, yeah.
Yeah,
But if you didn't know that, you'd be like, yo, what's he doing to her? Chill.
I know. What's happening downstairs?
He's not a hero.
because if you don't,
He's not even a man.
He's not even a man.
This is another fire shot right here. Look at that.
Fire.
And these are just sketches. You know what I mean? You're just like,
it'd be even better if somebody liked it. Oh, and he retweeted it too.
I retweeted it. There we go. This is fire, though.
That's
this
great,
is badass.
Yeah, no, it's dope.
And this is when he's gonna go fight Zod.
Yeah, Zod, like, you know, he
and then
after he kisses Lois and they're like, yo, whatever. And then
why did he make out
Yo,
with her in that scene? He should have been out with her in that scene. Didn't make any sense. I remember.
I mean, realistically, Lois should have been like
People
right
like that.
over here, you know. Lois and what's his name, Perry White.
Mm-hmm.
They're like standing right there, like as soon as they hit, it would have been like, ah, you know, the huge shockwave. Believe it or not, they're fucking in air. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. And then we go to.
Alrighty then.
Here's some more Deadpool story panels.
Yeah.
Badass.
Yeah.
Francis.
Yep.
Francis, that shit was fire when it.
There's another one right here.
This is funny. Yeah, this is because it actually happened in the movie, so that's fire.
And then this is the big one.
Yeah.
Oh my
of
God,
Deathstroke.
It's Batman. Look at Batman.
Now, do we know? Is this from? And it has to be because there's Batman right there.
Yeah.
So this is from the Ben Affleck Batman.
Yep.
Wow.
So you were gonna see something very, very similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
And that would have been dope, man. I mean, it's a shame that just like the Wonder Twin stuff, things get canceled.
Yeah,
but
they
you
get
know, I
canceled.
mean, it would have been really
Various
awesome
reasons.
for various reasons, usually creative differences.
This would have been badass. So I love how you can see Batman's reflection right here in the sword.
No, that's another nice piece right there.
I would have loved to know like what they were like saying to each other in the scene.
He was
there
probably
is
saying something like "on guard."
On guard.
Turns you to a duel.
But there is that one animation where you see them fighting each other. Remember? And it's from Ben's movie. You guys have seen that, right? It's like a same black and white animation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
You know what would have been fire with that scene if he says, because the context we got, the only thing we have pretty much is at the end of Zack Snyder's Justice League in the credit scene, Lex tells him, I know who Batman is. It's Bruce Wayne or whatever. He said, oh, well, yeah, let's fucking, by all means, let's have a drink. And they have a drink or whatever. Bro, if that scene happens and it's like he comes up on Bruce Wayne, but in the reflection on the sword is Batman, it's fire.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, just think about that. He comes up on him, but the reflection in the sword is he's like, yo, I know who you are. He's like, what? He's like, yo, Lex told me everything, you son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. So here's that what I was telling you about. This is the animation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that.
This is awesome. And I like how in this one, Batman's using non-lethal, which you could, you know, it's like, hey,
tank tops.
Look at boom, he uses that as a shield. And he's like, oh man, oh god. He's like, he's got the full mount.
Punch me in the eye. Why'd you punch me in my good eye?
How many knives this guy got?
He's Deathstroke.
Neil Stroke.
Stroke it. Oh my god.
You're right there.
Oh.
Right in the head. Doesn't hurt.
He's like, I'm just gonna shoot you with a machine gun.
Those are some Alfred gauntlets probably right there. That came out.
See it right there.
Oh,
boom.
dude, this is fire.
Well, you know, there could be a point to this. There could not, you know. Who knows?
Oh no, he's pinned between the car. Watch out!
What the hell?
Oh, covered his eyes!
Wow.
No, Slade. Slade.
Oh, he shocked him, got him in the head.
Yeah, no, that's not enough.
Oh, through the windshield.
Like that.
Through the
Meg did this?
And the walls. To the sweat on my balls.
I gotta talk to Wonder Meg. She put that together.
She made it.
Yeah. What? You didn't
Wonder
see it?
Meg made this. At the end, it said Meg. There he is through the windshield. That's rough.
And
that
would have been a badass scene. Yet we unfortunately never got that.
We will never get to see it.
He says they're fighting in Gotham. How do you know they're fighting in Gotham?
How do you know? Yeah, they could be fighting somewhere else.
I might have said Gotham PD on one of the cars, maybe. Phil pays attention to the little details
I would
like that.
say that they're fighting in Gotham just because
it's Batman.
It's Batman.
Let's travel all the way to Central City and fight.
Yeah, let's do it.
Gotham's
Where does Batgirl fit into this? I don't know. He says Bruce Wayne, knife to meet you. Oh, God. Knife to meet you. There you go. Oh my God, I lost my train of thought now. Fuck. Oh yeah. So, where the fuck did it go?
I don't know.
There it is. So, guys, what do you think about this? I mean, are we ever going to see the whole storyboard or more of what the story is going to be about? Anthony, what do you think? Do you think we're ever going to see?
I fucking hope so. No, it's just dope, man. It just it depends on what they're trying to go for in the future. Like stuff like this. Like who made this? That not this particular. I know it's Oliva, but no, I'm talking about the animation you put on just a bit ago.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
that was posted by LB Films, but he didn't. He just put music over it.
Oh, so he just couldn't make. It's like, yo, let me catch these thousands of views. Although I don't know who made this.
Yeah.
Nah. No.
I mean, you could tinfoil the fuck out of it.
No, I can't find it. I can't find it.
You can tinfoil. I don't know. You can tinfoil it.
It looks fire. I mean, obviously, we'd all love to see that. That's right in our realm of things that we would find enjoyment in seeing actually on the screen in live action. But
yeah,
really,
who knows, man? That's
no one knows.
Yeah.
Token. Ryan, what do you think? As our resident scooper, are we ever going to get this on the big screen or on any kind of adaptation? Like,
I think we'll get more leaks as far as like what it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've heard from Joe Manganiello. He was like, "Yo, this is supposed to be this and that, whatever." He kind of gave his spiel. You see some stuff from Jay Oliva. You see the other person that did the animation. I think we'll see some other things, here and there. Will they actually come back and make this movie? Man, I with Pattinson's Batman being out there now, I think the chances are more slim. Yeah. Just because they have a new Batman that they really want everybody to get behind, and so why would they have competing Batmans on the big screen?
But you already have.
You do already have them.
So why not?
Because they've got Keaton coming into play, and you've got Batfleck, which we don't know what the hell is going on in the Flash, and that's going to be like the big determination right there. Like, what are they going to do with Batfleck in the Flash? If they, leave him in this other universe and never see him again, then it just depends on if where they want to put their money. If they think that this is, that this right here is going to give them their $1 billion, box office, then sure. But if they don't think it's going to be that big of a pool or whatever, or there's not that much demand to see Ben come back as Batman in a solo feature, then they won't do it at all. It all has to do with money and not really narrative.
True.
They don't. It could. I mean, like what's his name? Matt Damon was saying, it's a fire ass script. It would have killed him. Figuratively. But figuratively. But I just, even no matter how good the script is, that just because you have a fire script doesn't mean it ever has to get made.
Well, don't you think this is a way of gauging it?
What, with the internet?
Yeah, of course. I mean, look, at no point in time. I mean, I'm not tinfoil hatting you, but like, look, if you look at what, why would you even want to come out with this shit right now? Not saying like you don't sit there and you look too far into it, but when you do stuff like this is ways of trying to get traction on something to see what might stick because you have a new owner. So let's see if I throw this out there. Let's see what might happen. Just because it's happening, so to go off what I'm trying to say to just because you just saw this happen, that doesn't mean like, oh my God, it's actually happening. No, this is like a little breadcrumb to throw out there to be like, look. This was something we were doing. It didn't happen.
Yeah.
But throwing it out there now and still having the potential to do it, hey, and then they might
Well,
say,
I'm sure that it is a breadcrumb. I'm sure it is, to gauge excitement.
a little gauge. That's how.
But I mean, it would have to really trend.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
For them to say, "Oh, look," and I pulled up Integrity's comment just because, look, I get it. You're definitely on board and you think it's gonna all happen. I hope it does. I'm just trying to see. You've got to look at it from all angles. You can't just be. I'm only going to look through this, paradigm or whatnot. So
can't do that.
I'd love to see it. I would need to see more from the company to sway my perception as far as like, oh, they really do want this, or oh, they really do want to venture a little bit further into at least the concepts and the characters that Snyder helped bring to the screen. That would be awesome. But I mean, to be honest with you, if I were Zaslav, and they do have something coming up, right? They had their little announcement.
Yeah, there's another thing, May 18th or May 20th.
If I was David and this, just for DC alone, I'd say, hey, let's just get this out there. This is my Superman. This is my Batman. Also, Pattinson's my Batman. But this, this is my Wonder Woman. This is, this is everything. And guys, this is what I want to bring you. Instead, they're more like this.
Hamada.
I have no comment.
What the fuck?
But yeah, I mean, they're not saying shit.
No, they're not.
And that gives nobody any confidence in their company at all. Even with the merger, they just, dude, you've got to come out and say, okay, at least let me tell you that this is a part of the plan. This is a big piece of the pie.
But by saying that, though, do you think that would be a smart idea to just come out and just so guns blazing start shooting shit like, yeah, we're gonna bring this back, we're bringing that back, or maybe
I wouldn't say, hey, we're bringing this back or whatever. I would just say, hey, guys, these are the players. These players are not being replaced. I'm not gonna and you're gonna get Man of Steel 2, and you're gonna get this and this and this.
You're gonna get a Trinity movie.
Yeah. It wouldn't be that. It would just be like, guys, we've signed these people on for an extended contract.
Yeah.
We haven't come up. We haven't greenlit anything, but we're confident. Our confidence is that we have these actors in play. We have signed a mutual agreement, contract that they're willing to come back and play this role, or for however many, it doesn't matter. They don't even have to tell us how many pictures. All they have to say is, these are the people we're going to be using in the immediate future.
Right.
And that's it. You don't have to say anything else. You're like, okay, I get it. At least I know the players. I don't know the narrative, but at least I know the players. It's kind of like, we know that Michael Shannon is going to be in the Flash movie as Zod, and that's fire. That's fantastic. We have the actor, but we don't have the narrative. We don't have what is he going to do? How is he going to portray Zod? Is it going to be starkly different from the way that he was portrayed in Man of Steel? Is it going to be honoring what came in Man of Steel? We don't know. The only thing we know is that the actor is in play, and the costume department is also the actor. Yes, and the costume department has made his outfit very reminiscent of what you've seen in Man of Steel. But just because it looks like Man of Steel doesn't mean it's going to have that same tone, or it's going to have the same story beat or whatever. Because we've seen the same thing with like Justice League and fucking and Birds of Prey and Suicide Squad and all that. It seems to be going down that line, and it could be that General Zod fits in with that universe, but he looks like Man of Steel, but his character is in this other universe.
I hope not. That would be terrible.
I hope not too. It would suck, but
if he's like, hello,
no, it's already been shot though. It was shot before, prior to the merger, when they're running rampant and doing everything they can to their properties to try to bring synergy, but the synergy they want, not the synergy that we would want, with like, you know, a more serious tone and you know, and really good story beats and stuff like that. They just want one-offs and go have a good, you know, they want a bunch of Thor Ragnaroks, Thor Love and Thunders, right? And that's all they want. They're just like, we want that.
They want you to forget about it so they can keep making you forgettable things, so you can just keep printing money.
Yeah, they're like, they want all of us to say, oh well, let's try this one out. Okay, no, that sucked. Oh, this is coming. Oh, well, let's try that one out. Okay, no, that one sucked. More of the same. Oh, they're coming out with it. Oh, okay, well, we'll go check this one. They just want to keep.
They don't want commitment. Nobody wants commitment these days. People don't want to go. Nobody wants a franchise almost right now. If you have a franchise developed, great, good for you. But if you haven't developed one, we'll keep giving you like dartboard shit. And if it sticks, it sticks.
There you go. I mean,
it makes the most sense. Yeah.
I mean, what do you think, Anthony, about Michael Shannon coming back? What do you think that they're going to do with his character?
Yeah, don't know what they're going to do with it. But was he really looking for the paycheck like that, bro? As his career,
he's an actor. He's not going to be like, I'll only do it if Zach says that.
No. I got that. But there's a lot of actors who could be put in that same position who would pop like, nah, I ain't doing that. That's because because some actors. And look, I don't know like professional actors to say, but like some actors, you see their persona and shit, you're like, they look at something as like, I already did that role. I'm not coming back and doing it again. What purpose does that serve? So they
Keanu Reeves, like, Matrix.
Well, but that was his. You know what I'm saying? Like that's Keanu's. I could see why he came back there, but for somebody like Michael Shannon to come back to Zod, and he only played for probably 40 minutes of screen time in that entire movie. So he comes back and he's just like, yo, I already did this once, but I'll do it again. Nah. Either they were like, yo, take all of these stats and come back, or like I just don't know what.
Same thing with the actress that played Fiora. She's in it as well.
And she is, for her to come back, it's also interesting considering the fact that she like whatever, I don't know what, I can't think off the top of my head what her native tongue is, like where she's from, but she normally does movies in her own language. Like that's what she's done. Man of Steel.
Well, same thing with Laura, the girl that lady that played Laura.
Mother. Yeah,
she's not an American actor. She
does. Yes, she does.
Israeli.
Movies. Yes, exactly. So like, for her to like come back too is it's interesting to me because she seems to be fucking satisfied with whatever she was doing. So I don't know what they offered them to come back and do this, but and look and like y'all was saying, it's they're not gonna be like, well, Zach wouldn't have liked it if I came. No. I don't think that has zero to do with the reason they came back. I would like to know why they did, considering that they're literally taking roles that they made pretty much iconic in Man of Steel and coming back and changing them for some other narrative that I don't know if it's.
That's the thing, is that I don't think they're changing their characters. I think they're going to stay pretty true to who they were. It's just a matter of how the story is told. Yeah. But we'll see how it all plays out on The Flash coming out next year, not this summer. It's ridiculous. And guys, as we wrap things up, let's go back to our main topic of the day, which is Project Justice League. The trailer dropped today. So far, we're looking at 26.4K views on Twitter, which is absolutely fucking amazing. So thank you to everybody who's viewed that over here.
895 likes.
Nice.
That's great. We got
you guys did a fantastic job. Seriously,
almost 2,000 views on here.
But just what you get from that and how professional everything looks and the detail. I'm telling you, you guys did a banging job on this.
And real quick, guys, let's take another look at the trailer to Project Justice League. We'll go ahead and pull this up real quick. Oh, there you go. Nova Joe had a.
This is Ryan.
Had to chime in with that one. He was like, "Oh, I have to." So let's go ahead and take one more look at the trailer for Project Justice League.
Let it begin.
know what it can do. Once it's unlocked, Lex will make life meaningless.
If you want the Tin Man's heart, you have to follow the yellow brick road known as Lois Lane. She's the key to breaking his spirit.
She's my world protector.
Bruce knows Lois is hiding something else.
Only in theaters.
Oh yeah, I wish.
Ryan, what were your draw hours for this?
I didn't even.
Like, were they insane?
Yeah.
Didn't log.
Yeah. I mean, typically I would sit down and that's how I would sound every.
That's how you would
sound.
sound.
That's how the flash sound.
Yep. That's how it would sound every time. But no, I would sit down and I would say, a couple hours here and there. Because I did all the line art and I did do some of the coloring, but the majority was done by our fantastic colorist.
Right.
I just did a lot of stuff that kind of wasn't really worth his time. So yeah, it was a lot. Like I'm doing one right now that I'm still working on, and it's pretty extensive, and I've been working on it for off and on. Yes, that's the one. That's the shot, guys. This is the money shot.
I hope
this
not.
is the money shot, guys.
If this is the money shot, it's going down the drain.
Yes,
I like the bases change.
Look, David Zaslav requested this right here personally. But yeah, no, I mean it's been a lot of man hours, just drawing, redrawing, stuff like that.
I can imagine.
And then even when I'm done, I go back and we animate the thing, and I'm like, oh, you know what, I want to change something.
Yeah.
So,
there was a few scenes that he was like, hey, I'm sending it back to me because I need to change it. Like,
yeah.
What's going on? Like, I need to improve on something. Like, okay.
Yeah.
And it's probably so minute, but it drives you nuts.
It drives me nuts because that was like, that line shouldn't be there. So
yeah. Now, if we take a look at the trailer itself, let's go kind of frame by frame here, if we can, if it'll let me here.
I think you can press the greater than, less than.
Let's see.
Will that take you through?
That's only on YouTube.
So here's Lex in the Kryptonian outfit. And I thought, hey, he would have tailored that for himself, just to, make it to where he could go toe to toe with the Man of Steel if ever needed, to.
Yeah. Well, he needed to up his game. And we saw that in Zack Snyder's Justice League. He, Batman, put more armor on his suit, and, he had to kind of up his game. So
yeah,
in order for Lex to do the same thing, he would have taken on this suit. And we've seen a lot of iterations where he's wearing a suit just like this. And so, obviously it felt right that it was a Kryptonian suit, and we gave it the colors of his suit that he has, in the animated series, the toy line, comics, all that. So go ahead.
I mean, we really wanted it to be very reminiscent of, what you're used to when you look at Lex. So the purples and the greens, we wanted them to be muted, the colors. But we still kind of wanted them to be there instead of just it's just the dark gunmetal gray, whatever. Because Zach does go through and he does add some color to certain aspects or whatever, and it of course it's not vibrant or completely saturated. So we were like, let's kind of just give this a little bit of the green and purple, just to sort of like, when you look at this shot, exactly, not just the bald head, but exactly who it is.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what we want. It's 2 seconds. You know who it is. Okay, you don't have to really who is that? What's the mystery there? No, you don't. There's no mystery. We know exactly who it is. Next. So,
and then Kevin O'Dogger says, I was all in for Zach's original plan, so Project Justice League is already very special to me. That's awesome, dude. I'm exactly. This is just fan service. It's what it is. We're just trying to do things that help bring this to life as best as possible. And so then as we keep going, let's see. And here I did this because I wanted to kind of show the audience that, like, hey, look, like, we're literally taking, lines from the storyboard, and this is the story that we're telling.
Yeah, and also little fact here for everybody that's watching is that this font, I created it based off of comic books that I have.
Yeah.
So I created this thing from scratch, and I think it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, he literally. Let me see if I can go back. So this oh, I lost it. Okay, so this is like, in order to make this work, in order to kind of avoid whatever they used before, Ryan literally had to you had to recreate all the words,
recreate every storyboard,
repurpose
because because we couldn't use, even though it's free and available, it's online, whatever. The fear last year was that if you show Jim Lee's art that's even on the storyboard, that could be an issue. So we're like, okay, we won't show any of Jim Lee's art. If you use and this and it was all written by or penned by Jeff Johns. So I was like, if you use any of Jeff Johns, handwriting, that might be a problem or whatever. So I was like, you know what? Because this is based off of a comic book universe. I was like, let me go ahead and create a font. I looked at the fonts that were available for comics, and they just didn't look the way I wanted mine to look a little bit unique or whatever.
That's awesome. So you envisioned it. You envisioned your writing.
Yeah, I did.
That's cool.
So, I put that. I made it available. I need to know how to share it. I've never actually, been able to share, for fonts, because I also did the same thing for Star Wars and for some other fonts. But yeah, no. But this one I really want to do, because I'm also making my own comic book after this. So yeah. I'm making it in tandem. I draw it at the same time, but mine won't release until after this project is over. I created the zebra font.
That's good.
Yeah. This is another shot that we created for the project. You saw it in the character teaser, and this is a shot of Cyborg.
Yes.
At Star Labs, and we animated the mother boxes. Luis Vega did the animation for the mother boxes, and it came out really, really good. It's actually a longer sequence than what you see on here, and it just did an amazing job. I can't say enough about his work. And then, of course, here's a shot that Ryan did of Wonder Woman. Of course, in this scene, we gave her the background of in Themyscira. But you're going to see this same image in another scene as well. And, I won't say anymore because you'll see it when you get in. Yeah. And this is actually Anthony's favorite shot. Isn't that right, Anthony?
Yeah, it's fire. It's dope, dude.
And then moving from there, you see Batman in the Canadian wilderness. And then, he obviously he has the jacket on. It was something that I wanted them to add because I wanted to kind of give a nod to the Nightmare Batman that we'll see much later on in the story. He's in the Alaskan wilderness. I just thought it'd be kind of a cool idea because, the inspiration for this was, or the idea at least, was that when you see Watchmen, when they go to the Arctic, Owlman has on this kind of parka and, warm suit that he wears.
Yes,
and so I thought,
yes.
And so I thought, well, that'd be kind of cool to do, something similar to that. Mm-hmm. And so we talked about it, and I said, well, maybe we should give him like a, like a fur line jacket. And Ryan said, no, that's lame. And I said, okay, well, and they said, well,
I was like, I'm sorry, my Batman doesn't wear fur.
Yeah, and I was like, well, what about the Nightmare jacket? What if he just had that? Yeah. He's out there. He's in the wilderness. It's raining. He's out in the woods, in the mountains, in Alaska. And so we said, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. And so we did that. And Ryan was able to take one of the shots that he had of Batman, kind of repurpose it, put the jacket on him. Now this one actually, I think Mariano drew this jacket.
Mariano did this jacket.
Yeah, he drew this jacket.
I did a different jacket that you'll see later on.
Yeah, not in this trailer.
Well,
not later on in the project.
In the project.
Ooh, look at that honey.
And so
good honey.
And so there's thunder in the background. It's raining, and this is where he meets the Riddler. And then
And then the Nicotina show.
And then Nicotina show started. Yeah. And then here's a shot of Scott Fowler as the Riddler. I held off on this shot for quite a while because I wanted to make sure that, when I did show this shot, that not only did it give Scott the recognition for the scene that he made, but yeah, I got it right here. Sorry, I was talking to my wife. So not only did he get the recognition for being in the scene and the work he did voice acting, but also for Chris Aragata, who actually he drew this picture right here. Not all of it, but he drew the face and the hair and how much of it did he draw?
He drew the arm going over the head. He drew his face and then the top part of the shirt. So I drew the other arm and the rest, and then I colored it. This is my coloring, and then I added Batman's shadow, and I put him inside the cabin.
Yeah.
So I put all that. I put everything else together. So he gave me the black and white of Scott and the Riddler, and I colored everything. I put Batman's shadow there, and then Luis animated the fire in the background.
Yeah, there's fire. It's also like pots hanging back here as well. So then you can see the fire blazing in the background, which is really cool. And then here's a shot that our animator Luis did of their mother boxes charging up when they're coming together and kind of when they get turned on for the first time. Just to kind of give it an effect. Some of the shots.
And by the way, this right here is a. I don't think this shot will appear in the show like this. I think this is like a first run shot.
Yeah,
so that's why they're simple boxes and the fire's there. It was more of a concept, but I don't think this is a final shot for Luis.
Yeah, and so then you see them charging up. This is the shot we did again for the character trailer. That a lot of these shots that we made for some of these scenes, they work really well for the character teaser, and so I definitely put them in there. He's in his hideout here, and then he takes off.
I love that.
And that's amazing animation done by Luis. He's gone. And Mariano did a great job coloring the Flash.
Yeah, and the Flash too. I mean, when we did this shot here of the Flash himself, when Ryan showed me what he had done, at first I was like, "Oh, but that's not the one from Zach's movie." And then he had a good point. He said, "Well, if you think about it, when this story was meant to come out, it was going to come out after the solo films of both Aquaman and the Flash." So they would have gotten both of their suit upgrades in their own
before coming back
to
the Snyderverse universe,
I like the drawing. I like that.
Thank you.
So then Ryan decided, okay, well, what I'm going to do is essentially take inspiration from the suit that he's going to be wearing in the movie The Flash and make it look better. Yeah, make it like a suit. And then Luis did some awesome animation on this. He made the screens flicker in the background. It's just a really, really cool shot. And then again, here's Arthur Curry, and he's wearing the same suit that he wore in his solo film with Aquaman.
Yeah.
And that was the idea, was that, you want to honor that they would have had their solo films in between Justice League 1, Justice League 2. Project Justice League represents the storyboards of Justice League 2 and 3. So this would have been part 2. Hence why he has the Aquaman suit, because now he is the king of the 7 seas.
Yes,
he lives in a pineapple pie. Sponge.
And the water effect in that was amazing.
Oh, that was.
Fantastic. It looks very beautiful. So.
It's amazing, and so I had talked to him about it, and I said, hey, I really want to give it like an underwater feel to it. And and so that's what he did. He put an underwater look on it, and it just came out so good.
Yeah.
And this is actually, believe it or not, this background here is actually the same setting that you see in another shot from Zack Snyder's Justice League. So we kind of put him back, where he was at. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And so there he is there on his throne. This was a shot that we actually repurposed. Oh,
I like that. Oh, that shot too. Oh my God.
So this shot right here. Oh,
Can you pause it?
I'm trying to bring it over to it. So this is a shot that we actually repurposed. This was drawn by Mariano, colored by Mariano. It was a shot of Lois Lane, and we didn't really have a use for it because the originally it was gonna be used in a different shot, and then we kind of remade that shot, and so this was like kind of on the cutting room floor, and then I realized, hey, you know what? I can use that same shot of her and put her in a different location and have it fit a scene in this movie when she discovers Lex's hideout, and so that's what you see here is her doing her detective work.
And an Easter egg, early Easter egg, guys. What do you think that is in the background?
And no, it is not Epcot Center, so I don't want to hear that. But yeah, so there you go. What is that in the background? If you guys figure that out.
What is the building? So I did the background, I did the swamp and all that. So but that is definitely an Easter egg for any of us that are DC fans.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, Mario did a great job.
And there you have it.
There it is. He got it.
Legion of Doom. That's the yep.
The Legion of Doom hideout. There it is.
Yep, there it is. So good job, man. Good on ya. Good on ya.
Okay. Whoa, I went by real quick. Okay, so there is the shot right there of Superman punching Darkseid. Ryan, you want to tell us a little bit about this shot?
So I took inspiration from the artwork from Jim Lee that was actually on the storyboard. So I wanted to make it to where it was a little bit different. So I wanted to show that Superman knocked the hell out of him. So I cocked his head all the way back, arched his back, just like he's knocking the snot out of him. So we did that, and I had a really good time with this one. Mm-hmm. And Mariano again, he did the coloring on it, did a fantastic job, make Darkseid look dope, and Superman, of course. So I was very happy with how this one turned out. And yeah, so and I love the animation, the shock. The sonic boom looking thing that comes from the punch that was created by Luis, and it's hella dope. So I'm really satisfied with the way this one turned out.
Let me see. I just want to let everybody know we're talking about this right now.
We're talking about the Project Justice League.
Yeah. I'm just sending a tweet out, idiot. There we go. But yeah, no, this scene turned out really, really cool.
I like
really
the sonic boom that you show.
Yeah, no, it
adds so much emphasis on
right
the
there.
Boom,
boom,
snap.
Adds to the shot and the sonic boom, and look at the halo, the way the halo goes through.
Yeah, spreads out.
Yeah, and I like that, like when the halo spreads out and how you have it pause, the way the suit shines in all the spots in the silver. That's very cool. That's like I said, great job. Yeah.
Let's see. In the black suit is fire. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's in the black suit. So and then as we move forward, let's see what else. You can only assume what's happening here. He's trying to prevent something from happening. If you don't know the story, I don't want to give it away, but yeah, he's trying to prevent something from happening. Yeah. And he's like, "Oh no, this is not good." And I love the way this was actually, believe it or not. Ryan went back and made some adjustments to Batman, but this was one of the original shots that we did early on in the project. And you can see the smoke and all the effects around him. Let me see if I can go back to this. Oh, it's hard to rewind this thing. There's that shot. So you can see all the smoke effects that are happening because there's some kind of commotion happening down below in the Batcave that he's trying to, he's seeing happening. He's going, "Oh no. Oh no." He's like, I can't let this happen,
Oh, that's the gumdrop button.
Oh no! And then, yeah, and we did. We modeled Batman after Joey. We did.
Yeah. World's finest.
Hashtag world's finest. And then also too, I mean, this background too. I mean, this is a repurposed shot. This is a frame from the movie that we took, and then we added effects to it, and kind of drew over it, and it just came out really, really good.
Yeah.
So then, what else is there? Again, showing you that we try to use as much dialogue as all the dialogue that was in the storyboards is used. Every single word is used, so which is awesome for the most part. I think I might have missed a few words here and there, but again, source material right here. Protect her. This is Superman talking to Batman. And then as it goes on, and that shot too. What's funny is that I saw somebody make fun of that shot, saying, "Oh, this looks so low res." Well, the reason why is because I actually I took this shot and I zoomed in on his face and then had the camera zoom away just for the trailer, because this shot is being used in a different. It's in the scene, but the camera work doesn't do that in the scene. I did that just to emphasize what was happening. So you don't get as close, and as you can see when you back up. Oh shit!
Linda, continue to show.
Yeah, I can see when you back up, it gets clearer. You see what I mean? Here's another shot right here.
Yeah, there you go. And this is another one that it was a fun. I had to remove the Batman outfit from back there. I took the image from one of the stills, and I had to paint it out. And that was
I don't know how you did that, but yeah. So the Batman suit was actually in this image.
Yeah.
And he took it out.
Yeah. And that really was cool. And I added the little pattern on the wall and all that. So I mean, it was fun, but it was tedious.
Very tedious. And then Mariano drew the Robin suit. Yeah.
And that's my Batman.
Did you question him about the shorts? Did you question him about the boys' shorts back there?
I will when I talk to Zach.
There you go. Got Scott Fowler in the chat. What's up, Scott?
What's up, Scott?
He did an amazing job as the Riddler. And fun little fact about the dialogue that you heard in the trailer. That was so in the final version of it, he's gonna sound a little different. That was one of the takes that he gave that I liked. And so, not to give away what's happening in the scene when Batman meets the Riddler, the tone at least, I gave it. I actually showed you guys a different take that he did in the trailer, because I want to save the real tone of how he portrayed the character in the projects. He did an amazing job. So you don't know what I mean?
Hey, I know what you mean. I'm just like, what?
No, it was really cool. He did a great job.
Yeah.
Reel me this, ACS. May I have $10? I don't know. Joey.
Relax, Joey. Relax.
Borg life.
Words.
Yeah, if someone was hating on Cyborg, it's somebody that a lot of us know, or some of us know. And so in this shot here, I mean, I thought Batman looks amazing in this shot. I love how this came out. And this was a shot too that I wanted for so long. And Ryan was like, I don't think it's necessary, man. But I kept pushing it. And then finally he was like, fine, I'm going to draw your fucking Batman picture. I was like, all right, yeah, awesome. And we got this shot because I think it says a lot about his character. He shows a lot of emotion on his face and where it takes place. And you can see where it happens. You can see that the actual storyboard dialogue is right there beneath him. And in the scene, it's being read to you as well by Geraldo, the fabulous narrator. So it's going to be really cool. And then here comes the speed round. You got, you know who that is, Wayne T. Carr. This was a shot that Ryan was like, don't put it in there. But I did.
This was a shot I did not want to see.
This is a zoomed in version of it. There's a lot more going on all around them that you don't see right here. So when you actually do see this shot, it's a much wider scope of a shot, and there's a lot more happening around them. So it's a really good shot.
It's a beautiful drawn shot too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. No. Like,
this is one of the ones that took a while.
Yeah, I can see why it did.
Meticulous.
And then the way it's colored and then edited.
Coloring job is always
like that's on point, man.
Yeah, no. They really made my stuff look really good.
They really did.
Yeah, I mean this one.
That's a beautiful shot. Seriously.
And this one, he actually, I want to say, you modeled this after the image of Liz Wonder wearing
Wonder.
Yeah, wearing the God of War suit. So Liz Wonder, if you're out there, if you ever see this, this was modeled after you when you were wearing your cosplay God of War suit as Wonder Woman, because we thought it was that much fire. We're like, dude, it's got to look just like that.
Yes, exactly.
So definitely really cool stuff. And, fun tidbit here, he's wearing the blue suit.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was a bit of a debate back before this project was even had even started, Liz had asked me a long time ago, "Hey, do you know if in this scene, the storyboard, is he supposed to be wearing his black suit or his blue suit?" And I said, I don't know. I would imagine that it would be the blue suit because it's in a different timeline. And so she actually, I want to say Liz asked Zack Snyder on Vero, and Zack confirmed it'd be the blue suit. So this is as close representation as what Zack would have had in terms of what was going on in the shot. So yeah, he's wearing the blue suit because this is slightly different. This is a different what do you call it? Chain of events that would have led to this. So definitely a very cool shot. So I can't wait to show you guys that. Another shot of Cyborg, and this was a shot I originally did not have in this at all. It was actually a longer shot of Batman. But I decided to add this in because I was like, you know what? He did it in his trailer. And so why not? Here is Desaad. There he is. He looks amazing. Ryan did a great job. Oriana did a fine job with all the details and putting the patterns on his claws, whatever those are, on the spikes on his robe. But it came out really good. And this one I was really, really impressed with. And he's standing next to a good buddy of his. I think you guys know probably who that is.
Nope.
It's an Easter egg.
It's an Easter egg. And then there's a shot from the original storyboard that we redid. Ryan redrew all this. Mariana colored it. Luis animated
There's the
it.
Flash in the Flash
Nightmare suit.
Which in Jim Lee's, he's not. He's just a normal Flash suit. So I did take this and we just kind of made it make sense. So.
And there's another character there in the background too who makes a cameo.
Another Easter egg.
If you can anyone name who that character is in the background? if you can't, and in the chat, if anyone can name the character, you win some cool points. and then it fades out, and then there's a shot of Darkseid.
Yep.
Could be.
Hugh.
Could be. So there's a shot of Darkseid. And what's funny is that when you actually do get to see this shot, it's an entirely different scene altogether.
Yeah.
And there's so much more happening around him. But
it's really gonna hit. I mean, this is one of our money shots, I think, in my opinion.
In the original, what you're gonna see, which it has so much more in the shot, and I had to minimize it to just Darkseid by himself, just for the trailer, just so you know that he's looming and he is the big villain, the big bad of the story. And that's it, and then again, Luis did a fabulous job.
He did a fantastic job. If you look at the symbol, it's the JL symbol, but it's like cracked in the middle. And
if I can get to it, jeez. There you go.
So instead of the star being there, it's just a huge, just opening, Nash or gash or whatever. It looks good. So, just to show you that it's broken. It's this is the Nightmare movie.
Only on the Foreigners Network, and of course, obviously, Story Snyderverse.
And where are we currently?
Just for the trailer alone, I think we're still at 220. Let me update right now. It caught a lot of steam this morning. But yeah, $220 just for the trailer alone. That is fabulous. So everyone who donated, thank you so much. $220 went to AFSP just on your donations alone for just watching the trailer on YouTube.
And that right there is worth it. Just to say, hey, you know what? If that's all we raised for this ever, I mean, dude, that's money that they didn't have. So kudos to you guys, man. That was awesome.
And I just posted the link to the YouTube link to go watch the trailer. If you guys want to donate to AFSP, the donate button is right there on the screen. You can donate as much as you want. It all goes to a good cause to AFSP. If you want to get a shirt like Anthony's, you got to go through Anthony. It's a badass shirt though.
That's dope.
I gotta get one of those. Those are amazing. But guys, that's gonna wrap things up for the show. Please, if you haven't done so already, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, click on that link that I posted in the chat so you guys can go check out the trailer, drop a like, subscribe to the Four Nerds channel, donate to AFSP. Ryan, where can they find you?
You can find me on my channel on Zerafet. I do have a video that most most have seen, but not everybody. That if you want to watch me draw Darkseid, I do have a time lapse on my channel. Check it out. Let me know what you think. And that is the shot that it's our money shot that I'm spending so much time working on. But you can see the Darkseid aspect of it on my channel. It's the last one from last week. But I might have a drawing show tomorrow. I might not. I don't know. Because I'm still going to be concentrating on this image that I'm working on. Cool. So anyway, that's me. Subscribe and leave a like. Follow me on Twitter, all forms of social media. ACS_.
What?
ACS_. Anthony, where can they find you?
Yeah, all forms of social media at 2279 ACS at _to that for Twitter. Obviously.
Oh, you too?
Huh?
I said, "Oh, you too."
Yeah. No. But yeah. And then obviously, Andre's show on Mondays, 4 Nerds on Thursdays, my show on Fridays, World's Finest on Sundays, and whatever else I make myself available to.
And today was actually a slow day for news too, so it's a good thing I dropped this and we have something to talk about.
Yeah.
And Neil, where can they find you?
Oh, y'all can find me on YouTube, The Irregular Neil. Find me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, Irregular Neil. I'm on Twitter. Don't do shit yet at HelpProd09. If you didn't see episode 3 of the Irregular 80s/90s podcast, it is on there. We went Saturday, and also get ready for another live stream coming because we hit 500. We went over 500 subs, so we're gonna do a little special. We're gonna do a little special live stream for that.
That's awesome.
And episode 22 of the Irregular Toy Show is coming out. So remember, everybody, come take a ride on the Irregular side because what the fuck wouldn't you want to?
There you go.
Nice.
Right
and
on,
Jose Diaz, he figured that one out. Yep.
Yes, you are correct. You get the cool points.
You get the cool points. There you go. All right, you guys. We'll see you guys next week. And by next week, it'll be the day before the release of Project Justice League.
Oh, nice.
So it'll be pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. First I've heard of it. Yeah, there it is. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.